too old for this. Today we're going to be painting a galaxy in my son's room on his black ceiling. So first what you need to know is the paint I used on the ceiling is a black matte so that it absorbs the light and doesn't have this weird reflection. The paints I'm using are acrylic, and a lot of them have a metallic funness to them, and that will bounce off the light. So I'm going to show you how I did this one technique to make your galaxy dreams, if you have them, come true. I'm going to be using a different array of brushes. You can see here I have dry brushes, which I'm going to keep dry. I feel like this stippling will be good for the cosmos. I have some foam brushes and some artistry brushes. You know what? If it doesn't go the way that you planned it or not planned it, you can just cover it back up with the black paint, as long as you have some left over.
When starting this project, I would say just go for it. You can see I was starting a little safe with the smaller paintbrush because I don't know what I'm doing. So I brought out the foam brush that leaves a bigger mark, and you can see I started with darker colors, which I would suggest to make sure that you like it. And now I'm moving on to my lighter colors. Like any galaxy, the center should be the brightest, if you want, and now I'm just using those colors. So I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to come over here and dry brush stipple a kind of Milky Way kind of look. So I'm taking my base color, which is a purplish whitish color, and now I'm going to start adding in some different, you can see greens, blues will be coming, and this was actually our favorite part of the room when we were finished because some of these paints have some pigmented metallics that reflect, and it just looks really great, like it's truly out of space.
Don't think you have to get this whole project done in the first swoop. If you do, cool, but I don't know. I don't think that's the best way to do it. Layers are always so good. So because this teal is a lighter color, I'm going in the direction where the lighter white was going. Later when I bring in a blue, we'll go into those darker kind of feelings. Alright, there you go. Let's just keep going.
Truth be told, sometimes you don't have to keep going, and if I can be honest, which actually I can, this is my YouTube channel, I wish I would have stopped because now I'm stippling more of like a cloudy look, which is fine, and Luke loves it, but if I could have kept it the way it was, I definitely would have. So make sure you pause and look at your art as you go.
So I'm adding some glow-in-the-dark paint. I went ahead and charged them on a very bright light, and now I'm just applying it to light colors. So this is a blue color, I'm finding the blues in the room and I'm adding it to the blues. However, this is very opaque, so it's not going to mess up anything that you might think. So I'm applying generously because this is one of the main focal points in the room, and I'm going to just wisp it off.
Initially, Luke didn't love all the pink, but since space has so much pink, he came around to it, right, Luke? Mm-hmm. And speaking of Luke, he had to get in on the fun. My little artist loves to draw and loves to create, so what better than to add all the white stars with white acrylic paint and a small paintbrush.
And that's how you do a galaxy scene on your black ceiling. So don't forget, just have fun with it. You can't really mess it up, and if you do, you just paint over it. Go, have fun, and try something new.